Back to another Leftcurv video with Filipos. I think I might try and do this weekly. I might be able to do that. Also known as effort, which is what allows you to do these things. So maybe I'll make the effort and try and start doing these weekly. It'd be cool too, and kind of keep it as a journal. Anyways, whatever. So BTC dominance. Sorry, let's start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin broke out because of politics in the US, I think. Or maybe it didn't, or maybe people started buying it. Whatever reason, it broke out. And broke through this downtrend, which is great. Broke the all-time high, which is great. And it's on track to hit the ranges that we talked about before, 100 to 175K. That's kind of where I think that Bitcoin might end up. Also remember, none of this shit is financial advice. I have to say that in videos to make sure that you know that. So yeah, not financial advice. This is just my thoughts and what I'm thinking, what I might be doing. So in terms of dominance, so dominance is basically what percentage of the total market cap of crypto Bitcoin is. Right now it's around 60%. I drew this red line a while back, 62.41, probably from using the monthly and just kind of looking at the wicks and where the candles stop and end and where the volatility kind of bounces and ranges and stuff. So there's some volatility kind of down here. You can see it over here too a few months ago. So around that line. There's also some volatility, I think, kind of around here. Why exactly did I do that way? Usually I try and use the high time frames to figure out where I should plot the lines. I'd probably use the weekly here. And sometimes I even make a rectangle because it's a cool shape. But whatever, I have this at 62.41. So dominance can go back up. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Like, whatever. I only care about ETH BTC total crypto market cap. Still have the targets of 4.2 to 7.27. Regardless what happens, if it goes past this, great. Like, if it doesn't, whatever. That's just what I think. And then this is kind of alts, so this is kind of where I like to put my funds, altcoins, just because they're more volatile. They're just lower market caps to get to bigger market caps and kind of mania phase, and then just bigger returns, right? So right now we're sitting at 670 billion on the fibs. That's right on the 618. In this golden zone, as they say. So hopefully keep pushing upwards and we kind of hit these targets, 1.5 to 2.645. I've seen a few things in the past few days talking about like how the cycle can go on for 18 months. This, where I have the zone here, this zone is kind of where I think tops will happen. That's my guess, just based on time. So if you plot back from the bottom, I don't count COVID, so I'd say the bottom is here, right? And you go to the top, 1064, right? And then if you do that again, date range. So I should zoom in. Ooh, okay, nope, get out of there. Yeah, so if you plot from the bottom and you go 1064 is what we said. So 1064 brings us right to, like December, so the end of the year next year. So in a year from now, that's kind of around where the charts were topping in that last range. So not too far off. So I'll watch and maybe I'll see how fast, or if we get up to 1.5 on alts, then maybe my strategy will be to DCA out or something, or maybe price targets, which is probably a really bad idea. I think DCAing out is probably just a good idea. Just have to find a protocol to do it and just do that over the course of like many months, right? Maybe slower at the beginning and faster at the end, but make sure that profits are being taken, because that's a huge mistake that I will not make again. ETH broke out. We're sitting around 3K. Fibs are saying that it's going to kind of move up towards 34, which makes sense because it's kind of the top of these ranges here. I had the same kind of, again, I also did the same thing on this chart. So I averaged out the times, low to highs. Like, you can't really count this one, but if you count the last two and average them out, it's around 10. Or actually, no, that's wrong. So I didn't count this one. Why? Just because like it was kind of irregular, I guess, or maybe I just didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, if you follow the 4-year cycle or so, then I think that these are the targets based on what I did all those months ago when I made this stuff. Yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting. And of course, Solana's doing really well. So yeah, it's going to break out this kind of ranges trade again. Looks like the high relatively soon from back here. ETH, I guess you can call this the recent range right here, I'd say. And then there's also a range just breaking back into up here, right? But performing, which is nice because it's been sitting pretty dormant for a bit there. Yeah. If Solana hits this $22,000, that'd make like $1 trillion market cap, which is like really high. Currently, Bitcoin is at a $1.5 trillion market cap. If Ethereum hits the targets that I have in this chart, then that puts Ethereum at a $1.5 trillion cap. Can Solana do that? I don't know. Time will tell. But maybe I'm just a hater. But it doesn't seem likely. But I mean, it's only a 10x away in crypto, so can very much hit that. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'm not sure when it comes to how much money it takes to pump token prices that high and how much money has to go into it. I don't know that yet. I'm still learning, right? So anyways, this is all the stuff that I'm looking at. These are the crypto updates for November 8th, 2024. And I think that will end the video here. So hope everybody's happy. I hope that you do the best strategy for yourself. I can only tell you what I'm doing for myself. And yeah, hug somebody, eat good food if you can, or healthy food or not healthy food or whatever you want to do. Just take care of yourself and shit and be happy. That's the message for tonight. All right, talk to you next time. See you in the next video. Peace.